South Africans, for the good you have done for Africans, may God use it to begin to fight for you. God will continue to fight for you people, speaking for you people in everywhere. The Bible says, though they may gather, but because that gathering is not of the Lord, they will scatter. I don't have to talk too much. I want you to watch this video of this guy. What this guy have to say. That South Africans have helped a lot of Africans accommodate Malawis, give them refugee, even when they lose hope, even when their government failed them. But guess what? Just because the Africans said it's time that you people should go back because you are illegal. We want to fix our country. We want to put one or two things in order. Those Africans are now Afrophobia. They are now Xenophobia. They have called them thousands of bad names. That is how human being is. Forget about South Africa. Let's just use ourselves as a human. You might be helping one of your brother, but at a point, maybe one day, then he asks you for help. You said you are not buoyant at that moment. That is when you will know if that your brother loves you. Some people will not understand. They will just forget the good that you have done for them in the past. That is human being. So South Africa, I don't want you to, in fact, you don't need to shake. They will call you that name, but so long you know what you are fighting for, let them call you that name. Yes. And God will speak for you people. Even you people, some of you are surprised. Even in my comment section, you tell me how people set camera to speak for you people, even if people that are not from your country. It's God. But some people are blind. African, they keep on hoping on South Africa.
This is a video of thousands of Malawians camping in the Sherwood area of Durban, South Africa, waiting to be repatriated back to their home country, Malawi. As of June 2026, about 7,000 of them are there, waiting to be repatriated. We're not talking about Malawians in South Africa legally. We're talking about Malawians in South Africa under the Refugee Act. These are people that we are giving hope to live again after their home country failed them. But the question is, should South Africa continue to shoulder the failure of leadership in Malawi, Nigeria, Somali, Zimbabwe, Congo? I'm just asking. Let's call it spade a spade. This is the people saying that South Africans are lazy. They hate other Africans. They are Afrophobia, blah, blah, blah. And somebody even said, without foreign nationals, South Africa will collapse. Foreign nationals are the backbone of the South African economy, etc., etc. Last time I checked, the backbone of the South African economy are majorly the working class black South Africans. But I digress. What do these Malawians in South Africa contribute to South Africa? No disrespect. Living as a refugee is never an easy task. But again, you guys should be grateful. South Africans have shown that they can accommodate even when your own country cannot accommodate you. That is why you are in South Africa as a refugee. If South Africans are truly xenophobia, if South Africa is truly a xenophobic nation, South Africa will not accommodate thousands of refugees from Malawi. Come on now, let's be realistic. I watched an interview granted by one of the Nigerians that were repatriated from South Africa recently. He said something. He was in South Africa for 10 years. They never liked Nigerians. You spent 10 years in another man's country and you dare to say that they never liked you and your people. What were you doing in that country for a good 10 years? Even though, if not for this evacuation mission, you would have stayed. That means you are not even ready to come back home. Yet, you dare to say South Africans never liked Nigerians. Some people can be ungrateful. But again, as a Nigerian, I know for a fact that most Nigerians speak from sense of entitlement. But I digress. I'm just saying. I saw a video where a Nigerian drug dealer was arrested in South Africa by a South African authority. He was asked, when did you come to South Africa? He said 2009. Since 2009, you stayed in South Africa, yet you could not start up a legit business. Rather, you went into drug dealing. And you wonder why South Africans hate Nigerians. Anyway, no disrespect, but my last question is to the people saying that South Africans are xenophobia. How come South Africans are suddenly xenophobia after accommodating millions of African nationals for years, for more than 20 years? From Nigeria to Zimbabwe to Malawi, Lesotho, Ghana, Somali, Congo, Ethiopia, etc., etc. How come South Africans are suddenly xenophobia because they said no to Zimbabweans in South Africa taking over the jobs that are meant for average South Africans? How come South Africans are suddenly xenophobia because they said no to Nigerians bringing drugs into their country? How come South Africans are xenophobia because they said no to some Ghanaians residing in South Africa illegally? How come South Africans are xenophobia because they said no to some African nationals in South Africa taking advantage of South African women? Come on now. What crime has South Africans committed against African nationals by telling people in their country illegally and the ones bringing in illegal substance to leave the country? The ones that are committing crime to leave, the ones that are taking over their jobs to leave. What crime have they committed in demanding accountability from foreigners in the country? That if you stay in South Africa as a foreigner, you must respect the South Africans, abide by the rules, follow the law. In everything you do, the law-abiding individual. Where is the crime in those things that South Africans are demanding? Or should South Africans allow African nationals in the country to destroy South Africa the way they destroy their country, which prompts them from leaving their country to South Africa?
If we claim that South Africans are not good, can we sit down and ask ourselves a question? If truly that South Africans are not good, why our brothers and sisters there sitting back, they don't want to leave? If South African is not good, many of them will run back even without people telling them to leave. But guess what? Because South African raised their voice, now South African has turned bad people, forgetting that this South Africa carrying so many load on some Africa. A refugee, like the video we watched from that bros, a refugee, what is refugee contributing to South Africa? What economy are they contributing? If not, South Africans are using their income, their wealth to survive them. That is the meaning of that refugee. They are using it to feed them. Like when you come to this Europe, in this country that I am, when you are in refugee camp, you don't have anything you are contributing to this country. Rather, this country are using their money. They will pay them every month. I don't know for South Africa own. I'm telling you, like this country in this Europe, they will pay people who are in camp every month, in refugee camp. They will feed them morning, afternoon, evening. They will clothe them. I'm telling you the truth. They will register them in different courses, maybe in school. Some people that wish to learn, which most of my people, they don't want because they want that money sharp, sharp. So people may not stay in the camp, refugee camp, they will run out. That is how they will begin struggle. Let us leave Europe aside. But I'm telling you with my experience, that is why if they are condemning South Africa, then I refuse to agree on all those rubbish they are saying. South African carry load. Now, you see video on TikTok that will be telling you, refugee have go, foreigner have left, South African economy is down. Ask yourself this question. If you claim you're smart and very intelligent, how is refugee people contributing to a country economy? No, they are the one even sucking it. They are not contributing to it. Malawins, now because of the video we watched, Malawins are in South Africa, thousands, millions. The South Africa just work on them because their system failed them. They put them in refugee, they give them, they have accommodation, feed them, those things. Now they say they are tired to go. What they're supposed to do? Those people are ungrateful. Some of them, because I see that some Malawis are very, very appreciating South Africa. Some of them, but why some are ungrateful? For them to set camera and be talking down on South Africa, I call it ungrateful. They are the ones that's able to say, no, our system fails us, our government fails us. We run to South Africa, they accommodate us, they welcome us. Look at what they have done for us. But now they say they are tired, then we can go in peace and face their government. That is what they're supposed to be setting camera to do, to face their government. Everybody, all the countries in Africa need to face their government. Because South Africans is not our problem. I still say it, even till 100 years coming, if I still alive. South Africans is not our problem. Our system fails us. The loan South Africa carry for Africa. No, South Africa, you people are the giant of Africa. You people are the giant of Africa. Even if it's not stated there, it's not recognized that way. But me, I say it with what I experienced, I have seen. So don't bother, don't shake because of what the names people are calling you. Your good will surely speak for you. God will surely fight for you people because you have done well. That is human for you. When you refuse only once, they will cast it. They will forget the good.